I just wanted to talk about Obama.
Yes, sir.
As a college student who graduated high school around the same time that he was about to get elected and voted for him, I feel as though like he's given up on like the youth, and he's going totally opposite as the characteristics of what he like proposed to do.
In what way?
Just the sheer notion of he was, I don't know, he made himself seem like he was for the youth and a youthful guy, and he's gonna do things that the youth and everyone else can agree with, like total opposite of what Bush was doing. And then now, when I see him now, it's just like I can't tell the difference.
Do you mean that he's aged since he's been in office?
Oh no.
I see. I'm just being funny. But give me an example of what you mean. What would you have liked? What would you like to see him do or say now that he is not doing or saying that you think as a young person that other young people like yourself would want to see from the president?
I think the whole him having to be more truthful and seeing more like transparency, like as what he used to say, or because what I'm seeing now is like he has more. It's like more backroom shadiness, like that we used to see with Bush. Like he'll agree to a war. I mean, well, not a war, a combat issue with Libya, and it's just like I can't really vouch for him now.
Mm-hmm.
If you understand what I'm saying. Like, I can't vouch for anything that he's doing.
Might it be that this kind of behavior is endemic to the office itself? In other words, that the presidency requires this. Whenever I hear people talk about transparency in government, I wonder what they mean, because can you really preside over a superpower? A country that maintains more than 700 military bases in different parts throughout the world. A country that, until now at least, is supposed to be the most, quote, financially prosperous in the history of human existence. Can you really run such a country in a transparent way? Or might it be that people who want to become president think that it is possible, but then they become president and they realize that most of what they will have to do as president will have to be decided behind closed doors in consultation with other people, that they will have to make compromises, that they will not have their own way, that they will have to accommodate other interests, that they may have even to make decisions that go against their own instincts and their own preferences, but that they do this because this country is not run. We don't have a king. We don't have a monarch. We don't have a dictatorship here. The process of running the country involves other people and other interests, and those interests include corporate interests and the military-industrial complex. That have a disproportionate voice in the kinds of decisions that the country makes. Might that be part of this reality, you think, Mark?
Well, that too, as you just said. But the only thing is, it's hard. I mean, maybe I do political science. I study political science anyway.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm saying more on the less that the way he got nominated, the way he got even elected, made it seem like he used what I like to call a grassroots type of notion. Like, oh yeah, I'm for the people.
Mm-hmm.
I'm for the people. I'm totally against or totally opposite of whatever the incumbent president is doing right now. I'm totally opposite. I'm against war in some fashion or not. I'm against everything that this other side is doing. And then to seeing him now is just like,
mm-hmm.
that I feel as though I can't judge a man by his actions. You can't judge him by his actions. You gotta just judge him by how you think truthfully, how he truthfully is.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just looking, and I'm going, I feel as though like I wasted a vote, and like it's just like, is he only doing this now? Like the whole notion of, oh yeah, okay, I'm gonna scale back on the troop levels Is it because now you want to play politics again because you know you have to, 2012 is coming back and now you need all those young supporters and everybody who voted for you again to come back to you? And it's just like, it's hard for me. I don't like to throw the word out like we don't trust him or anything like that.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, because I know certain decisions have to be made and it doesn't go back. It doesn't go good for your base that elevated you to where you had to be. But I'm saying it doesn't. Something about it just doesn't feel. I don't have that same feeling for him as he had back in 08, 07.
All right, Mark. I want to thank you very much for sharing. And how is you said you're studying political science?
Yeah.
You're now in your what? You're now a junior.
Yeah.
Oh, you're now a junior. And how is it working out for you?
I'm loving it.
You love it? Okay, good, wonderful. Well, you hang in there, continue to do well, and I want to thank you very much for sharing. Are you on Facebook?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, good. Check me out on Facebook as well. Okay, and remember to like us while you're there, and share word about the program with others in your social network and all that, and keep in touch and keep apprising us of what you're thinking, because we do need to hear from young people like yourself, because you guys really made the difference in that last election. You know that it was you young people. You realize that.
Of course.
All right. You would have been. That was your first election. You were 18 then.
Mm-hmm.
All right, good. It was also my son's first election. He was also 18 in 2008. So yeah, I know it was a big time. You guys made a big difference, and I want to thank you very much. Keep calling me.